Good evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your Spider ETF stock market wrap-up, and this wrap-up is for Wednesday, the 3rd of April, 2024. All right, as we look at the market, a very mixed day, but it tried an up move in the stock indices. It gave up the best parts of it, and you were slightly higher on balance. Only one was down, the Dow, and not too bad, just 37 cents. When we look at Amazon, again, a nice gain on the day, $1.70. Netflix really took off, up $15 today. As we're looking at Tesla, you can see the market has got itself a bit of a problem in terms of it's trying to get a bounce going, and the question is, can it? It's funny because, there was an interview with ARC's president, Cathie Woods, and she's still calling for $2,000 in this stock. So maybe she sees something you don't see or I don't see. When we take a look at other markets, the the metal markets were again strong. Energy was the other strong component of the day. So in Freeport, we're up $1.23 today. It's been a run to the upside. As you can see, it's joined all the metals to the upside. This is called a vertical price run. It's when every single day the market just launches, makes a higher high each day and keeps moving higher. The market now has the 18-day average that is just crossing over the last break low, which puts the Bollinger Band as the resistance point, and we're coming right up to it now. So this is where I look for the pros to take a little bit off the table. When you look at Schlumberger, the market trying to hold, that's not us. That's a bad quote that is coming in from the quote service. We'll see if we can get around them. Sometimes you get those at this hour. You get higher high, lower low, fighting the 18-day average in DraftKings. And as I mentioned the other day, it's pausing at the 18-day average, trying to determine should it make another move to the downside, or is this where it can base out for another move up? I do believe they're going to see increased earnings. They're opening up Brazilian markets as well, and the earnings will come from the March Madness betting. In UGA, another bad quote that I'm getting. It's so aggravating. Higher highs? Nope. Lower highs, lower lows, trying to come down finally in the financial services. In XLI, you can see you've got the same type of thing brewing right here, in the sense that the market is just barely hanging on to those higher highs for the moment. The Merck, I got a bad quote just now. I wish I could fix these on the fly, and I can't. We get quotes in every few seconds after the close, and sometimes they just come in wrong. And I'm going to be telling the vendor about it. Lower highs, lower lows, still pointing to the downside here. In the home builders, it is under the 18-day average. Again, one of those bad quotes. I'll just go through these if they come up bad. XLE, I said, the energy's still looking good. The U.S. is starting to offer, in Yemen, the Houthis, they won't be a terrorist organization. They floated the idea if they stop bombing ships in the channel. Okay, so what they're looking for is an off-ramp for them. That's really the way to look at it. The Biden administration is trying anything, but if they don't get Israel to finish the war up, none of these groups are going to follow suit. It's not enough for them. In the gold market, you're sitting here over the upper band. You normally don't go more than 5 days, so you're stretched out right to that point now. Same in the silver, not in the 5 days, but stretching out over the upper Bollinger Band. A dramatic move in silver futures, over $1 an ounce gain today. In the copper, sorry, there's one of those bad quotes. In TLT, coming down to the lower Bollinger Band, fighting a big battle with things. You're sitting here in UUP. All right, you're still in an uptrend in the market. If you lose the embedded reading, you're probably going back to at least the 100-day average. If you can come down, sort of kiss this and turn it up tomorrow with the strong gain in the dollar, that changes the game. And as you can see, I'm looking for the resistance now in FXE. Could be a little bit higher as the market makes a run for the 130 level, which would be the 18-day average. However, when you take a look at all the data that is now coming in different manners from the European zone, the European Central Bank is what I'm trying to say. And it's getting more and more reasons to really consider a June cut. They're seeing inflation going in the right way. Now it's a question of can they control wages with that? And if they can, there'll be arguments for it. Next week, the European Central Bank does meet on all this, so we will get to see just exactly what they have in mind and where they have it in mind. So with that, I'm sorry that I'm getting some of these bad quotes. I'm going to try to replicate it for later in the day, make a recording of it, send it to the vendor, and let them figure out why at the end of the day, when the market gets closed and I do this recording, only the stocks, ETFs are having the problem for me. They'll figure that out, not me. You have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.